Hey, it's Dr. Toker. It is a lovely Monday afternoon, and my day got shortened today because a surgery got canceled, and that's okay because I get to catch up on paperwork. And this is honestly when I get to do some reading on hot topics in legal news in the health world. And I like to bring that kind of stuff to you. I find it interesting in the last 18 months, since people have sort of found my social media posts. I've had a shocking number of very aggressive comments from people that will say something like, "What kind of doctor are you if you believe in God?" Or "What kind of colorectal surgeon are you if you're telling people to eat meat?" I can only give you the scientific evidence, and if you want to play politics with my scientific evidence, you feel free, but you don't get to make up your own facts. And so one of those facts is in regards to red meat. And there are so many different factions out there that tell you not to consume red meat because it's bad for you. And I'm going to show you the screenshot of a recent study. This is an international study isolating red meat and the risk of disease. And every single one of these scientists found that there was a low to a very low risk of red meat alone being the cause of any health issue. Human beings have been consuming red meat since our own existence. So it's not a big shocker that there's no association there. What I found fascinating is in that review article of the paper in question, the American Medical Association and the government entities in charge of our diet and nutritionists around the country are all in a panic because they've been telling you not to eat meat because it causes disease. In my line of work, colon cancer. Everyone is 100% convinced that red meat causes colon cancer, despite the fact that there is no evidence for that. And this worldwide study sort of pans out. There's no evidence for that. What is also interesting, this sort of concurrently, I'm going to say concurrently because I'm looking at the same time. There is a study out of the University of South Florida that says actually it is ultra processed foods, and in particular, canola oil, seed oils that lead to colorectal cancer risk. So eating your grass-fed beef is not hurting your health. It's actually helping you. Whereas eating the processed crap that's all bound together with canola oil is actually hurting you. And there's science to prove these points. So don't go to the store and get an Impossible Burger or whatever it is. That is just a series of chemicals that are bound together with canola oil to make you feel good that at least you won't get colon cancer, yet that is the very thing that is probably going to precipitate long-term colon cancer. This would explain why the incidence of colon cancer is increasing in the age range between 35 and 55. But at least in my practice, and I'll have to look at the nationwide statistics, older generation people, their incidence of cancer is not actually going up. It is that older generation that was raised on burger and potatoes. Do you know what I'm saying? Steak and potatoes. It's the younger generation that's been told not to eat animal meat, not to eat dairy, not to eat eggs, but instead eat all these artificial things that sort of make your body think that that's what you're eating, cobbled together with vegetable oil. That generation is having a huge spike in cancers. And I think the science is going to bear out that processed food is what's killing us, not what God put on this planet. There, I said it again. I'll see you next time I have a few minutes to review the literature.